All right, James. We're back. As you know, you are the master Luffy player. You have built every Luffy deck possible.
Where's red green Luffy?
Purple adjacent.
Okay, it has to be purple. All right. So what do we got? We got Grape Luffy.
Yeah, Grape Luffy.
Where's your alt art? Where's the alt art at?
I'm not paying $300 for that card yet.
Man, you should have got it when it was $200.
Yeah. The two homies had it. I didn't want to pick it up at the time. Okay, so for you guys who do not know, if you live under a rock,
I live under a rock.
activate main effect, -2 Dawns, and if you only have Straw Hat type characters, return 2 Dawns, send two of your vested Dawn as active, and then your leader gains 1,000. That is until the end of your opponent's next turn. By the way, guys, that is important. Make sure you guys know this. So going to the deck profile.
Yeah, he's a 6K leader.
So going to the deck profile, we're gonna start off with the one cards you would like to see going first. Nami to such top 5.
There's a power move to play 2 of different artworks, right?
Yeah, exactly. When you see you fight pirates, top 3 search for Straw Hats or Hard Pirates.
But everything here is just pretty much Straw Hat.
And Upside Goblin.
Yeah. Okay, man. No, don't use Yu-Gi-Oh terms. Don't scare away the One Piece players. You know.
Yeah, Mary.
The One Piece players are the Yu-Gi-Oh players.
I don't know.
Okay, so if you guys do not, so you gotta be careful with this card in the Blackbeard matchup because
This is actually an
on play.
Yeah, the Blackbeard negates that effect for some reason.
So that's the worst thing. Activate main, rest the stage. If you have equal to or less Dawns, your characters are one of your Straw Hat type characters. Yeah, gain 2 cards until the end of your opponent's next turn. That is important for the black matchup. So this is almost the main card you want to see in the black matchup, except when your opponent is Blackbeard and he plays Liberation, where it says base cost. I'm so sure. Do you need Tony Trappers? You do. We just need a chump blocker in the deck, and the on-play effect is
To get it done is somewhat relevant.
Yeah, it will definitely help. You will. If you go against UP and they actually try to vamp, you will play this just to
Punish them. That's funny.
Just to punish them. But if they choose not to attack into you, I'm like, okay. But choose the bottom deck. If they choose not to attack into you, whatever. That just means that they're taking it slow. But I will only really play this card down if I need to catch up on Dawn or if I actually think I'm in trouble. So yeah, against Battle Buddy or Zoro. Zoro.
Oh man, only 2 Zoro's.
Yeah, only two. Main reason is we would like something to have. Again, we want to play something that helps get Dawn back. And if you're on the first curve, you play Sanji Pudding, you do leader effect, you get 3 Dawn standing. You just play that. You just play this. You play this. You play anything else you need out, and it'll be fine. Usahachi.
Yeah, best purple.
Best purple 2K in the game. If you have 8 Dawns, play rest at 5 cost or less. We will almost never be there, so the on play effect. This is just always a 2K counter in hand.
And he's a Straw Hat too, so that's.
Of course. Zorojuro. If you're gonna go.
This is a search of Zorojuro.
Yes, if you're gonna go second, this is the card you want to see in hand because it's just on curve. You have to. And make sure on play search top 5 for purple Straw Hat type card. If you try to get anything green, then that stinks. That's why we took out the green Zoro. That's not the main reason, but yeah. Sanji Pudding.
Yeah, best card.
Yeah. This deck lives and dies by this card, and it's annoying. If you do, if almost any of if you do not have this established, or if you can't get this established and sticks, then there's almost no reason to do leader effects. So you have. So if you go against a deck that's like Shanks, Marco, that actually has good power reducers, then it's gonna be awful. Then it's gonna be really awful. That's why you play. That's why you want to play this with Luffy Taro if you can. So and also, if you are on 5 Dawns and if you don't want to use leader effect, I think that's pretty reasonable because you want to play something on 7. But anytime, if you do have to do leader effect, this just is a draw 1. So there's almost no reason to not do leaders, but then you have to choose your poison. Going into Secret Water 7 Luffy's.
Oh, that's where he's from. Okay, yeah, sure. I knew that.
So yeah, this card is really good as a game ender, but it's also a body that they have to answer. So again, if you just play it, attack. You can attack if you need, and then you watch what your opponent does. If they try to get rid of it by card effects or try to beat over it, that's fine. That's fine. You have to. This is something they have to answer. If you either make it as a threat or you, and if it stays on the board for longer than a turn, you win. You have an easy time winning.
Right.
But you have to be careful in this matchup because like when you play the mirror and if you attack and if you are a fool, you do its effect to stand back up. If they are at 6 dawns. And they do Gum Gum Giant, and they choose to be a chat and do Gum Gum Giant.
Okay.
They're at 4, and then you just summon a vanilla for no reason.
Okay.
Because like that is the reasoning. He only gets on the turn you played him. If they're at 6 dawn, you attack and do effect. They go back at 4. This is still the rush characteristics on this card are gone. So that's why you have to be careful with this card. New tech choice of the deck. Be a Luffy. For you guys who do not know, on play or on attack, -2 dawns. If your opponent has 5 or more dawns, and your short hat type leader base power becomes 7. And this is why it's important here because this makes Luffy's base power now 7, while his effect lets you boost up by 1,000. So
So you pretty much get an 8K later.
yes. So yeah, this is why this interaction is really cool. I think there's reason to drop this down by 1 or 2. I haven't figured that out yet, or I haven't figured out like what I want to change out with it. But that's gonna be in the works. Sanji's. This is the only deck that this is the only main deck that it could be in that will
actually be
summoned for 3 costs. It could be VH. It could be VH. I don't know if they're gonna play this card, but it could be something. Luffy Taros. Combo this off with this or the Sanji Pudding, and if you do a Sanji Pudding, you get to draw a card. You get to draw a card off of it. But again, you want. I can see myself playing more of these just because I want to There's a lot of matchups that will get rid of one body at a time. I want to make sure that I have at least they either get rid of the AK body or the bodies that actually do something. So if they get rid of the bodies that do something, and we just have AK attacker, get punished.
Yeah, 4 best cards.
Yeah, 4 of the best cards: Gum Gum Giants, Jet Gatling, and the last 2 events, non-searchable, then the Bog was. For you guys, as you know, as a green deck, you don't mind going down to low life unless you're playing a blue deck. If you get too high card count, you get pudding. So be careful with that. Once you get to 2 dawns, you have at least 7 to 8 cards in hand. Your opponent sometimes you don't mind doing leader effects. Because the moment you defend, then you get a dawn back. So I'm like, okay, we just recover. We just recover at that point. So yeah, that's the deck profile. Again, the BL Luffy can be reduced to 2. I need to figure out what I'm taking out for it. But yeah, I think the deck is fine. Also, Choppers can be Nico Robbins if you want to play Nico Robbins.
No, that's right. No shit, I'll play Nico Robbins. That's crazy. Because I feel like being able to search anything in the deck is pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine. The main issue is still like being a chump blocker and like But if you want to play both, you can. I can almost see myself dropping 2 of the BL Luffy for the 2 Nico Robins just to have a searchable 2K and searchable blocker and a non-searchable blocker. The only reason why we're testing out this iteration is because we just needed something to recover Dawn because leader effect plus this is pretty greedy at that point.
All right.
But yeah, that's the deck profile.
All right. Thanks, James.
No problem.
Right.
You're not getting UP list from me, by the way.
Okay, fine. All right. Kate, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.